Hey there, welcome to today's video on the Insta360 X3 check for bands, especially in low light situation. Let's get into it. Yeah, as said, low light test with the Insta360 X3. That's the model I'm using, and I've just tried it in especially low light situations for band here in our rehearsal room. That shot was made. I took two different positions, one like this one fixed on the side of the rehearsal room, so a more fixed permanent position of the camera itself, and this one mounted on my guitar, so much more agile and jumping around stuff. Not too much during that rehearsal. Down there you can see the camera settings I've chosen especially for that low light situation we are seeing in the rehearsal room. There is no strobe lights or colored lights or whatever now involved. I just wanted to check the camera in a 360 degrees shot. Yeah, how basically it's reacting, how clear it could be, yeah, and how in the end, if it's really suitable in comparison maybe to, I don't know, GoPros or whatever stuff which is on the market. What I really like about the 360 approach is that the adjustments you can do on your own, like now done in the video. The spinning around, there is a nice touch given to the video. You can just discover, since it's a 360 degrees shot around, so many things which is unrecognized if you are using maybe a GoPro or something which is only, and of course a one, so be it even a wide shot direction, but it remains one direction, right? And you cannot cover the 360 degrees. That's reasonable, but yeah, especially in low light situations. I have to say that at least the Insta360 X3 model I'm using or owning anyways, and I tried to do some shots here in the rehearsal room, that the quality, although it's in 5.7K and 30 frames per second, the noise is quite high of the picture, of the delivered picture itself, of the delivered video. Although a bunch of color grading is already in the post-production done, a bunch of sharpness, contrast, all that stuff I've worked on, and I have to say it is not quite sharp. So it is the picture itself, as you can see, it's very noisy. Yeah. Nonetheless, that was the first step for such a, let's say, steady low light situation, and I want to go anyways for another test with some other lights involved, what we can show in the rehearsal room as well. And in all fairness, I did a short comparison with the iPhone 14 Pro I got and the single lens X3 shot at home in a similar low light situation, just for a quick comparison, as or if you wish. Yeah, nonetheless, it is always fun to do some recordings, to do some shots in the rehearsal room with the band, in that case with my band Boss Pack. And it seems once there is of course a bit more light, it seems looking better, but especially of course the shadowed or dark corners. Even our bassist Felipe, it is, although quite close standing to him, it is quite hard to recognize his face. You cannot recognize at all Thomas, our drummer, and yeah, me myself only for a very close look. And since I'm anyways, once it's attached to the guitar, I'm quite close. What you can recognize is the beard maybe, but anything else is very noisy. Very noisy, I have to say. especially in this setting attached or mounted. Once the camera is mounted to the guitar itself, it is very agile anyways, ongoing, and yeah, so this is how it looks in the very end. Let me know your impression. Do you have anything or any other cameras maybe you are using with your bands in these specific situations? So I've used with other bands other video camera settings, for instance 2 or even 3 iPhone in one direction, a GoPro from the front, and a third camera even from the back, something very cheap stuff. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you have other ideas or another great 360 degrees camera, for instance. So that's the impression in the video, and with the Insta360 X3 model in low light rehearsal room situation, steady low light situation, but still low light. I'm not ready yet to give up on this camera, especially the 360 degrees recording option, and I will do another test with some more light in the rehearsal room in live, or maybe once we're going to a gig, how this works out. Of course, you have to see if the settings are the right for it. I will post everything in the description below, which settings I've chosen, which was shown in the video also, but I will let you know. I will bring everything in the comments. So the equipment I've used, the settings I've used, and if you want to see more of these videos, how we as a band, how I as a musician doing my stuff, and just exploring equipment, gear, everything basically, don't forget to hit and subscribe, and I see you in the next one.